guys, how are you doing? I'm doing pretty fantastic. Thank you for asking. If you watched my videos for a while, you know I'm a paranoid person. If you know me personally, you know I'm a very paranoid person. So I could be wrong about this entire situation, but there were many red flags in this situation, and I trust my red flags because so far, all of my red flags have been right, and I don't doubt my red flags. I trust my red flags. Anyways, let's get into the story. A couple days ago, Jewel and I went around our LA area to take pictures, explore, have fun, do fun things. And it was going great. We were taking great pictures. You're gonna be seeing them on my Instagram. Follow me, piddleass. Anyways, Jewel and I ended up in Silver Lake. And if you don't know, LA is made up of like tons of little places like Santa Monica, North Hollywood, Normal Hollywood, Silver Lake, West Hollywood. There's a bunch of different places. Burbank. Anyway, we ended up in Silver Lake, and Silver Lake is like a hipster, everything is all old but new kind of place, dirty but clean. Get where I'm going. Everything's graffitied and painted, but it actually looks kind of cool, which was great because that's where we want to take pictures. So we ended up in Silver Lake, and we were taking pictures by these stairs, we were taking pictures by these walls. It was a really cool area. As we were driving past, I saw a purple wall that looked really cool, especially with what I was wearing, which was white and black striped top, black skirt, and it was a blank purple wall, and I was like, Jewel, we should stop by there because it's gonna look really cool. The contrast is gonna look great. So we pull over, we find a parking spot, which was amazing, by the way. Parking in Silver Lake is terrible. Anyway, parking in LA is terrible, let's be real. Here's where it goes downhill. We are having plenty of fun. We were having great photos. Everything was going good. So we walk up to this purple wall, and Julie immediately goes, I don't know how I feel about this. Next to the purple wall was a hookah shop. And there were about 4 really big burly men sitting outside smoking hookah, staring at us. Which is fine, you know, 2 girls in a place alone with camera going up against a purple wall. It's kind of weird, kind of expected, but also people are weird, so. My son just went away. So we get up to this purple wall and we start taking pictures, and we're like, wow, this looks so good. Wow, you should do this pose, do this. This looks so amazing. This purple wall is so great. This is such a good idea. And then all of a sudden we hear this little voice go, hey, you guys are like so cool and so pretty. And I freeze and I'm like, who's talking to me? Paranoid. So like this 5'2" woman had come up to us. What are you taking pictures for? And we're like, oh, we're just adventuring. She's like, oh, well, I just like, I'm over smoking hookah alone. Like, you guys should like come hang out with me and like smoke with me. The whole time I'm there like, so Jill's like, oh no, we have to go get dinner after this with our friends, because mind you, it was like 5 p.m. And when she's like, oh, we have to go get dinner, she's like, oh, well, there's food here, you could eat dinner here. Like, who's your friends? Who are they coming? When are they coming? And we're like, that's when my red flag popped up. And I was like, okay, does she need help? Because there's 4 burly men smoking hookah, staring at all 3 of us now. Is she getting, you know, hit on by these people? Does she need help? Like, what's going on? And I was like, oh, I don't smoke. And she's like, oh, well, I mean, it's no tobacco. It's just like water. And I was like, I don't smoke. But she kept saying like, oh, well, I mean, if you want, like, your friends can eat dinner here. And we're like, oh no, we have to go like meet up with them. And she's like, oh, well, you know, maybe after, like, I can get you all's numbers and like we could, you know, hang out, because like I'm like really lonely and like I just want to hang out with some like cool girls. Like, y'all are so pretty. Like, y'all are so pretty. And we're like, oh, thanks. She looks at me and she goes, have you had any work done? Who asks if you've had work done? Like, I'm sorry. What? No. I was like, oh no, I haven't. She's like, oh, well, your bone structure, like, you have a really great like facial bone structure. Like, immediately this just got weird for me, because who says this? Other than like a modeling agency, who says this? And then she looks at Jewel and goes, you have a good bone structure too. Like, are you naturally a ginger? And Jules like, no, I just dyed my hair from black to brown. She goes, oh wow, well, you have like this skin tone for like a ginger. And then she goes, oh, so how old are you guys? You want to know how old I am? I'm 15. I'm waiting for my mother. Yeah, I know, I hit puberty real early. That's why I look like this. I know. All teenagers look like adults nowadays, don't they? So I go, oh, I'm 24. Jill says, oh, I'm 22. She goes, oh my God, no way. Oh my God. I thought you, oh my God. And I was like, yeah, I know, I get told I look like 17 a lot. And she goes, oh my, well, I mean, I thought you'd be like my age. Like, I'm turning 22 like next month. And I was like, 22? You are my age. What the hell? Like, there's not that much of a difference between 2 years. So then after that, she's like, well, I mean, I'd really like to have you guys come smoke some hookah with me. I'm just here with like a really old friend, and like we're waiting on some other friends. And where do you guys live? What? You want to know where I thought you just said you were alone and you're here with a friend waiting for more friends, but you were so lonely. And now this is when I start thinking, okay, small, petite, normal looking girl, seems very nice, very friendly, comes over to us while 4 burly men are still watching us while smoking hookah. There's only one girl, no one else is around. Putting the pieces together. My first thought was, okay, they're trying to distract us with this girl. Why are they trying to distract us? Did they want to get in the car? Because that's where Jewel and I had our phones, and technically that's a lie. I had my phone, but I didn't tell the girl that. Anyway, I'll get to that in a minute. So our phones, Jewel's phone, our purses, our wallets, our backpacks, everything was in Jewel's car. I know Jewel locked the car, but some people can unlock cars. They're sneaky. There's YouTube videos that can show you how to unlock a car. Anyway, so I look over at Jewel's car and I'm like, okay, no one's by Jewel's car. So I look over at the men and they're just staring at us. I, at this point, was like, okay, if it's not the car, she doesn't need help. And then it dawns on me. Small girl luring 2 other girls to smoke hookah in the shop where there are a bunch of very large men that look questionable. And we're alone. Sex slaves. So my mind thinks of that, and I was like, no way, no way. I'm too old. I'm 24. Like, who would want a 24-year-old sex slave? Right? But then I started thinking, okay, she kept complimenting us over and over and over. She commented on our bone structures, our skin tones, our hair, how old we are, where we live. It was just not normal. Something about that just didn't seem normal. And then Jewel's like, oh yeah, well we have to go soon because we're gonna meet up with dinner, like I said. And she was like, oh well, if you want, like you can give me your number, or I can give you mine, and like we can meet up, and like you guys can come back here. I can get you a lift or something. And Jewel's like, I mean, I have my car, but if we're around the area, we'll definitely hit you up. Well, I mean, I don't mind getting you a lift. And Jewel's like, I have my car, like it's okay. She's like, well, yeah, let me get in contact with you. And Jewel's like, oh well, do you do Facebook? And she goes, oh no, I don't do any social media. I'm sorry. Who doesn't do social media in LA? She was kidnapped, she was stolen, and she was trying to lure us in to get in good vibes with the people that are trying to sell people. Keep in mind, I am paranoid, so none of this could be true. Who knows? I think it's true, but I'm paranoid. So then this is where the interesting part comes in. She keeps asking us like, you should come smoke hookah, we can get food, hang out, it'll be a great time. Then she starts saying like, oh, you guys are so pretty, like, sorry, this may just be drunk me talking. Well, I mean, I'm drunk and like high and I'm on, she said something. I don't know drugs, okay? She kept asking for like our numbers and I was like, oh, I don't have my phone on me. Oh no, it's so weird. She's like, well, maybe you can remember my number. It's la la la, ba la la la, ba la la la. And Jewel's like, okay, blah, blah, and repeated it. And then she looks at me and I'm like, I haven't been talking this whole time, but sex slave, that's not your real number, that's your master's number. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Yeah, I remembered it, 818 something something 24. And then the girl's like, oh well, just put your phone number in mine if you can't remember it. Jewel takes her phone and types in some fake number we don't even know. Jewel hands the girl her phone back and she goes, okay, oh by the way, my name, what's a fake name? Her name sounded fake too. I'm not gonna say what it was, we'll just call her Diamond. So she's like, my name's Diamond, by the way. What's you guys' name? And I was like, oh, I'm Kate. And she's like, oh, I'm Jewel. She's like, wow, those names are so pretty. Wow, oh my god. Okay, so I'll see you guys later, but you're just so pretty. I just want to come talk to you. And we're like, yeah, okay. Anyway, so she walks off. And then this old guy comes out of this shop. Not the hookah shop, a different shop. Like next to the hookah shop. And he goes, hey, there's cool stairs over here if you want to take pictures over here. I'm sorry, what? You want to lead us to some stairs? Oh boy, do I ever want to be led down a dark alley with stairs to take pictures that a man is leading us down and we don't know where we're going, and I'm pretty sure that was a sex slave and there's 4 men or, yeah, I want to go down these stairs. So Jewel and I look at each other, we're kind of like, hey, and the guy's like, come on, they're really cool. We're like, okay. We follow this older guy. He was like older. We have to pass all the hookah men. And at this point, I'm like, okay, they're gonna try to grab me from behind. I am ready to fight. I was getting ready to throw down. Like, okay, I got my hands out, my claws out, a fist of fury, elbows of anger. Like, I am gonna take at least one down. I'm not going out without a fight. I'm gonna get DNA under my nails. I'm gonna bite someone's ear off. I'm gonna fight until the death. I was getting ready. Would I win? Probably not. But hey, at least the police would be able to find out what happened to me by getting DNA off my body. Unless they burn me. So we turned the corner and sure enough there was a cool staircase. And we're like, oh cool, thanks. And he's like, yeah, no problem. And so then he goes inside and we go take pictures on the staircase. And this is when my mind starts ticking a little bit more. Was this old man a part of the hookah scheme of luring girls in to sell them for sex slaves? Or did he just save us? Because we were gonna stand by the purple wall by the hookah people and take more pictures until we were gonna leave. What if that was when they were gonna attack and this old guy was like, hey, I see you old hookah men gonna try to kidnap these girls. That ain't gonna happen because guess what? I'm watching. What if? After we take the stair pictures, we're like, okay, let's go back to the car. So instead of walking back past the hookah men, we decided to cross the street, walk down the sidewalk, cross the street, get in the car. As we're crossing the street, we look over and everyone is gone. The 4 men that were smoking hookah were gone. The girl is gone. Everyone's gone. I'm sorry. Was I correct? I cannot stress this enough how weird this whole situation was. The whole situation, like, it blows my mind. So we got in the car, we were waiting, we're like, okay, we're done, we're going home to friends and family and safeness. We're done, let's not do this again. As we're driving off, she was like, whoa, that was really weird. And I was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure we almost got sold to sex slavery. And she's like, Kate. And I was like, no, hear me out. So I tell her what I just told you. And Jules like, oh my god. And I was like, yeah, you getting red flags too? Because my red flags are like on top of Mount Everest right now. Like that is how many flags. Like it just all the way up on Mount Everest. And the old man was the top red flag. Like he either helped us or he was part of the crew. I don't know, but that happened. So then we pick up Jules' friend because we were actually gonna get dinner. And I tell him my theory about what happened. And he was also shocked. So then as I'm telling Jules' friend the story, Skylar calls, he's freaking out, and I was like, hey, listen, I'll call you back, I'll tell you everything, we're safe. So I tell the friend, he's like, okay, yeah, that's really weird. Then I call Skylar and start telling him he immediately doesn't like the situation because who does this? So out of all my friends I've told this story to, I don't know if they agree with me on the whole sex slave thing, but they definitely agree that it was weird and there are red flags everywhere. What do you guys think? Am I being paranoid? Was I being too paranoid, or was that legitimately a fear I should have had? I know a lot of people are gonna be like, oh, this is a clickbait title, but I genuinely feel like I almost got taken. I hope my family doesn't watch this video. Please don't watch this video. If you're watching this video, I'm safe. I'm not leaving my house ever again. It's okay. But yeah, so that's my story of how I'm pretty sure I almost got sold into sex slavery. I'm glad I didn't. Just a heads up to anyone out there. If you are a girl, a guy, or whatever you choose to be, if you have red flags, trust them. And also, it's okay to be paranoid because maybe being paranoid will save your life. It can also make people think you're weird. Like, people think I'm weird, and my doctor thought I had schizophrenia, but we won't talk about that. I don't have schizophrenia. I'm just weird. I'm just paranoid. It's great. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for subscribing. If you commented a nice thing, if you commented something mean, I don't need that negativity in my life, and neither do you, so you should probably be more positive. I sound like a newscaster. Anyway, so that's my story. I hope you enjoyed because it was not fun living, but I also hope you enjoy my Instagram photos that I'm uploading because I enjoy them and I hope that you like them, and let me know if Jules should take more pictures of me just in safer areas, like, I don't know, Beverly Hills. Why didn't we do that? Anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hope you have a fantastic day. I love myself. Goodbye.